Starlings, welcome to my sector of the universe. This is Jess from Capella Wellness, here to help you step into your truth and start into your power. For those of you who've never ventured into my sector of the universe before, welcome, welcome, welcome. Thank you so very much for being here. I greatly appreciate it. For those who are returning, thank you so much for rejoining me for another weekly. And for those who have subscribed, thank you for loyalty and your support. For those who haven't subscribed yet, go ahead and click on that subscribe button. And if this video resonates with you, this reading resonates with you, please illuminate that thumbs up icon. I do have one quick thing, two quick things. So Spirit wanted me to completely change up my readings for right now. So there'll be completely different decks except for the numerology deck for this week, but I'm going a little bit different direction. We're still going to see what you need to focus on, what you need to avoid, and we're going to go from there for this week. Also, my calendar is open for personal readings. So if you would like a personal reading from me, go ahead to capellawellness.com and book yourself a reading. If you want a quick yes or no answer even, I do have those readings available for you. Any questions you have, please contact me through the email address in the description box below. You can also find links to particular readings in case you want to go straight to the reading in the description box as well, okay? So with that being said, let's get into the reading. Hey there, Gemini. Welcome to your weekly reading. Thank you so much for being here. I hope you are well, and happy birthday to you. Can't believe we are in Gemini season. It's nuts. My son's going to be done with school, and it's just crazy. I turned 41 last week, and now my stands are falling over. Yeah, it's been crazy. Time's flying. But I'm loving every second of it, because really time is fluid. Anyway, what we're doing right now is we're going to see what your, let's just leave it like that for now. We are going to see what the overall theme for you for this week is for June 7th to June 13th. Now, again, if this is not the time frame in which you are watching this video, that's okay. Time is fluid. Whenever you watch this is the right time to receive your messages. So, Spirit Guides, Angels, Galactic Family, Pleiadian, Sirians. What is the theme? Here we go. I'm going to pull all the cards first, guys. I don't know why this wants to keep falling. I'm going to pull all the cards first, and then we are going to get the messages. We're now going to see what it is that you need to focus on. What is it that Gemini needs to focus on for this week? Please and thank you. Thank you for your wisdom, your guidance, your support, and your clarity. Oh, that wants to come out there. Oh, look at that. All right, and Page of Wands wants to fly out too. What is it that they need to avoid? What is it that Gemini needs to avoid? Spirit Guides, Angels, Galactic Family, please and thank you. Some cards want to come out, but they didn't fly or fall over. What is it that Gemini, man, holy cow. All right, let's first start with your theme for this week, okay? We've got trust, the egg moon, number 32, which equates to a 5. 5 is all about change. This week, Gemini, the universe is calling you to trust. I'm also getting you need to trust your intuition. There's something along the lines of something that's coming in where it's like, not seeing is believing, because you're supposed to believe without having to see. So that's not exactly what I wanted to convey, but this is calling for you. Where's a change coming in your life, you may not really believe what's coming in, but you need to trust. And so, I'm looking at the image, guys. It looks like there are two people in this translucent egg that's underneath the nest, not above it. Yeah, there are two people here. I'm trying to see the face. I can't really make out. No, it's one person who she's holding up her legs to her chest and she's burying her nose in her knees. Okay, sorry about that. It looked like there were two people hugging in there. I'm like, does that make any sense? Okay, something is about, it's like something's about to hatch. But you're already grown up, right? This is not a fetus that's in this translucent egg, this transparent egg. This is a human being that's in there, and she's most likely naked, feeling vulnerable. This is you coming out of the egg, coming out of the womb. You're being reborn, and you are going to show the world your vulnerability, or a person. We do have Two of Cups and Ace of Cups here, but we'll get to that in a little bit. This is you being vulnerable and not keeping yourself in this egg. But look, everybody can see you. I'm hearing from spirit, some people see right through you, Gemini. You're afraid to be yourself. You're afraid to expose yourself to the world. You're thinking that, I can't get out of this egg. I'm afraid to come out of my shell. I'm afraid to break free out of this. But you have matured. Again, here is an adult in the egg. It's not a baby in here, okay? You have matured, but this is a spirit calling for you to have trust in yourself and in the universe, that when you speak your truth, when you expose yourself to the world and you're vulnerable, that really levels up intimacy with others. And again, of course, this is not just intimacy with regards to sex or anything. I mean, it could be that, but that's not really what I'm picking up from this. This comes later. But what this really is you need to have the trust that you can be yourself. You don't have to hide from the world and think, you're in this bubble, this egg here. But again, we can see you. And some people, and especially if there's a person in your life that you're afraid to be honest with and expose yourself, they can see right through you. You have to trust in your abilities. And going forth, you can't have any fear. This is you. The universe you need to trust yourself, Gemini, and get out of that egg. You can't grow. You can't expand your horizons if you stay in here. Are you going to grow old in this egg? Hopefully not. You have to have this self-trust. When you trust yourself, you're better capable of trusting others. Okay? And that also leads you to making better decisions going forward. Okay? It gives you more confidence. It gives you more wisdom, especially. And, for Gemini, sometimes it's hard. Like I said, I'm Gemini too. I know before it was hard for me to make decisions. I wasn't trusting my intuition. I kept second guessing myself. Geminis tend to do that too, right? But once you gain that confidence and you trust that inner knowing, what your inner voice is telling you, you start to fully accept who you are, how you think, what you want your future to look like. And you start to shine more. Your light brightens. You can't shine your light if you are in this egg right here. Don't hide. Don't hide yourself. Don't hide who you are. Okay? This is a new beginning for you, but you have to go out into the world and trust yourself. And it's okay to feel a little vulnerable. Be naked. Like, be who you really are. Don't cover yourself up and pretend to be someone you're not. So you got to start trusting yourself. Gemini. Watch the joy that follows when you trust your heart, what your heart is telling you. Okay? That's really huge here. And now we have the Two of Cups for what you need to focus on. You know what this is telling me? This is telling me, we'll clarify this, but this is telling me you need to trust in your own intuition, how you feel, what you know, what true love is. This is you kind of, with the egg there, the egg moon, new beginnings. This is you trusting in yourself and in your abilities and letting your light shine so that you can call in this Two of Cups. Especially if you're in a soulmate, twin flame / like counterpart connection. You can't have union with somebody if you don't shine your light, if you're staying in that egg all the time and you're afraid to go out into the world and show the world who you really are. You can't be indecisive. You can't go back and forth. You can't second guess what your heart knows to be true. And you have to understand the power of love here. This is also achieving union with self. That's part of self-trust, is part of this. Self-love is part of achieving union with self so that you can call in union with your counterpart, with your person. If you're not trusting, especially, I'm seeing this is about a connection because we've got cups here. All we have are cups, and then the egg moon, moons. Again, it's the Queen of the Moon Oracle, but this is all about, you know, emotions. This is all cups here, guys. All emotions, the power of love. This is healing through the power of love. You need to focus on your self-healing. And this is interesting because I'm seeing two, right? Gemini, we are the twins. Having balance between twin 1 and twin 2. Having love for both. Not being afraid to be both of those twins, because sometimes some other people get caught up in how Geminis are. They're one way one day and they're one way the next. You kind of get knocked on for, you know, being too aloof or being too flighty or not being able to make a decision or being too talkative or chatty. Who gives a shit? It's who you are. It's a matter of you trusting, understanding who you are and loving yourself without conditions, without reservations, without any doubt. You need to focus on that love for yourself if you want this true love to come into your life. It's all about the self, and you have to trust that this connection will, this union will happen. If you don't trust in that, how are you going to align yourself with what the universe is trying to give you? It's trusting in yourself and trusting in the universe. This is also trusting in your person as well, your counterpart, your soulmate. Trusting that they will understand the meaning of true love, that they will be rejuvenated and renewed with that Ace of Cups that's being handed to them by the divine. Trusting in this journey to the Two of Cups. Right? Past life stuff. Your counterpart. A lot of this has to do with trust, and a lot of that deals with what? This is unconditional love. Again, we have Two of Cups here and we have the Ace. This is all about unconditional love. You have to trust in that. You can unconditionally love yourself, your person, and others. And if this is resonating with you and this is dealing with a connection for you, you have to go out into the world, but shine your light. You can't stay in that egg. That's not growing. And the Two of Cups, these two people
once they come into union with each other, they are vulnerable. They express everything because they have so much profound love for each other. They've healed through the power of love. They have gone through their journeys to understand what the Holy Grail is. Each of them has the cup in their hand. When you reach this sacred union, each individual has found their own Holy Grail, okay? They each have a cup because they did it on their own and they trusted in the universe. They trusted in the love that God had for them. They trusted in the love for themselves and the love for their counterpart, their person. This is all really based, it's not just trust in what the overall theme is. This is trust and unconditional love here. This is coming in very strongly. So in order for you to achieve this, this is trusting in the power of unconditional love and trusting in yourself first, that you can achieve union with self and learn to really shine your light and love who you are. Like I said, we will clarify that, but let's get to this. It's interesting because this is the avoid position. This is you not giving in so much to the emotional aspect of it, the romance of this connection. This is not what this is. This is about self-love, self-trust, self-confidence, so much self. That's why I was saying you cannot manifest sacred union unless you've done the work. Because if your partner, your person is still the way that they are now and you still haven't grown, you're going to go back into the same karmic cycles. The universe is handing you this holy grail and telling you, hey, I have something better for you, this ultimate fulfillment. I have this new beginning and unconditional love for you, this once in a lifetime love, but you need to understand what this love is. It's not romance, it's agape. The unconditional love, it's the agape love that a lot of this world doesn't try to attain. A lot of people are focused on eros, which is romantic love. Yes, we all want the romantic, but you know what it's like, what the power in having a love that is unconditional for somebody and them having that same love for you. But more importantly, understanding the true love of what the divine gives you, the unconditional love, no matter what the hell you do, God still loves us just the same. God trusts that we will eventually somehow come around. Some of us do, but like not until like the last second, the last hour of our lives maybe. But God doesn't want that for you. But don't get hung up on the romance aspect of this. It'll be a blessing once you've done the work. But this is two kindred spirits coming together, like-minded people. A relationship that supersedes all of the other romantic relationships that we tend to see in society. Okay, I'm thinking about, family members that I have who've been married for 50, 60, 70 years. But to be quite honest, there's no actual true love there. There's love, but I don't necessarily see the agape there. There are conditions. Okay, and God doesn't want that for us. I know He didn't want that for me, which is why I had to go through my journey and learn how to love myself and find my own holy grail first. I don't need anyone or anything to fill that cup for me. And Spirit doesn't want you to do that either. And they don't want you to get hung up on the romance aspect of this. This is not what this is. Yeah, you want love, you want a date, you want to be with people, and you just want this, lovey-dovey stuff. But you know what? When you have like true, harmonious, sacred union with a counterpart, somebody who God has given to you in this lifetime, there is way more magic in that than just the romance part of it. And we have to pull away from this. Okay? We have to pull away from that Eros type of love. But it all starts with ourselves. We have to trust in ourselves and in this connection, who we are as individuals, and trust that this journey, will end up manifesting sacred union. But you have to have that faith and that trust in the divine. This chalice that you are about to, attain is something way more than you think it is, and it's way more than romantic love, that's for sure. Okay. Now we're going to clarify the Two of Cups. Why is the Two of Cups here? Spirit guides, angels, galactic families, radiant Syrians. Ooh. Can you please clarify the Two of Cups for us, please? And thank you. Oh my God, did something fly out? No. Please clarify the Two of Cups. Oh, there it is. We have the Nine of Wands, the wounded warriors here. This is focusing on not giving up on this love, on this journey to union with self, so that you can call in union with your counterpart. This is why you really need to trust, but you have to trust in yourself and your abilities, who you are as a person. Especially if this person comes in and out of your life, your counterpart comes in and out of your life, or they're wishy-washy and stuff, and you're like, well, I don't think this is going to work out. If you think this isn't going to work out, Gemini, it's not, because why? Your thoughts create your reality. The universe picks up on that. Your person picks up on that. You start lowering your vibration. You start losing trust. You start losing your confidence in this connection. How is that going to manifest into sacred union if you're lower vibration? You have to be at that high frequency of love in order to call union in. Agape love frequency. That's the highest frequency of all. That's where God is trying to give us. That is where the Holy Grail is. Finding the Holy Grail gets us there, is what I want to say. Okay? You have to keep going. You can't give up. This is a test of your faith right now, Gemini. You have to have that true grit to get through this. Yes, it's been a battle. Yes, it's been a long journey, but it's supposed to be a long journey because you're supposed to heal completely. And then there, Ace of Cups is rejuvenation and great healing, renewal, right? This is here to renew you and to actually get you out of that egg. Because if you're still in that egg, Gemini, you can't grow. How are you supposed to grow? How are you supposed to prepare yourself for sacred union where you're like, balled up in that egg and you're not doing anything? You're dimming your light, is what I just heard from Spirit. You dim your light, your counterpart cannot see the light. Don't put up those barriers against yourself and thinking, well, I can't really go through with this. I'm going to put my walls back up. Don't do that. This is a test of your faith, Gemini. You can't give up on this type of love that God is trying to bring into you. But you have to find your grail first. In the bottom, we have more cups, guys. Here's the Page of Cups. You have to trust your instincts, your intuition. That's what I was saying. The newness of this, it's going to bring something unexpected. There's a new beginning here that's trying to come in eventually. He's got the Ace of Cups in his hand. That fish pops out. This is Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio energy. There's a lot more water here. Again, this is a lot more about unconditional love and trusting your gut, trusting your instincts, knowing that you can have this new beginning of love if you just open your heart to it. If you release yourself from that egg and you just, yeah, this is opening your heart, understanding how love can be healing. This is the whole purpose of this journey, how love can be healing for you. Love heals all things, everything. And it's agape, not eros. I said it that way because one of my guys said it to me just now in that same manner. So that's kind of funny. We're now going to clarify the Ace of Cups. Why is the Ace of Cups in the avoid position? Spirit guides, angels, galactic family, Pleiadians, Syrians, please and thank you. Why is the Ace of Cups here in the avoid position? Oh my Lord Jesus. My God, this is the most watery reading I've ever done. Look, you guys, the Ace of Cups is clarifying the Ace of Cups. Are you kidding me? We have it here twice. The gift from God, rejuvenation with the power of unconditional love. This is all this reading is about, you guys. Look what's at the bottom of the deck. Even more cups. We only have fire here, and that's 9 of Wands. Everything else is cups, you guys. This is your well-being, celebrating your well-being, of healing. This is what Spirit is trying to get you to do, to heal through the power of this love. This is also you avoiding getting caught up in your emotions with regards to third-party energies. And for some of you, this is revolving around third parties, as in people. Could very well be addictions. Some of you really, I'm picking up that maybe for some of you, there's some sort of drinking involved. Or maybe you know that your person is drinking their sorrows away. And, I mean, shit, guys, this is a freaking ton of water. Avoid? Okay, saying avoid drinking? Maybe some of you are drinking, or maybe your person is the one doing a lot of drinking, and you probably know about this, and you're concerned about it. But you know how they're going to heal. You just have to pray for them and send unconditional love to them that they get out of this. There's healing here. It is possible. You just have to trust. Again, trust and the power of love. This is what I think I'm going to have to call this reading. You have to trust in the power of unconditional love. If you want things to heal, if you want things to change. And again, for others of you, or this could be even for most of you, don't get hung up on the third party shit, please. If you're thinking that, oh, this is not really happening because, they must be having somebody else, or maybe they still are involved in the third party situation, whether it is drinking or alcoholism or partying too much, or just, doing too much celebrating of life and not taking responsibility for their actions, not really being responsible in life. This could also be dealing, I'm hearing from Spirit, maybe there's some issue with family. This could be sisters, siblings, something like that. I'm hearing from Spirit all of a sudden, maybe there's some of you who need to make amends with a sibling. That's for somebody out there. Take it as it resonates. It's a general reading. Look at all this water energy, guys. This is freaking flooding in my room right now. I mean, it's insane. So if some of you are getting caught up in the emotions about them, your person being in a third party situation, being with somebody else, you have to release that. You have to trust that the reason why either they're not communicating, or they're being wishy-washy, or they're not expressing their love to you, when you feel it, you have to trust. It's all about feeling, you guys. Again, you can't get caught up in having them physically, kind of tell you with words. There's no pentacles here. There's no earth energy here at all. This is about feeling the emotion, the energy of what unconditional love brings. That's when you know, and that's when you have to trust. If you're getting that feeling that they do without them saying anything, that is huge, and that is part of the gift that comes with this Holy Grail right here. It's here twice, guys. The divine is really trying to give you this love, but you cannot, A, get caught up in third-party stuff, whether it's with you being too hung up on, having, the fun and the romance and, happy, happy, joy, joy, with this romance part of it. No, this is not what this journey is about. Again, let go of this and let go of thinking that your person, whether they're in third-party situations or not, do not put your energy in this. That defeats the purpose. Okay? Don't get hung up. If this part is resonating with you, don't get hung up on this. But this is really about the rejuvenation, celebrating the love of life. But when you find that holy grail, this is also finding a community of like-minded people to help you get through this journey, to find fulfillment. Maybe you need to build some sort of spiritual-based practice. Find a community of people who are on the same wavelength of you, who are on the same journey, who have the same aspirations, things like that. Watch your vibration raise, and you help each other out. There is power in community too. But those who are like kindred spirits, other types of soulmates, other types of, soul sisters, soul brothers, that type of thing. And I said sisters, right? Finding your soul sisters to get through this. Because God wants to give this to you. But if you're not trusting in it, if you can't trust in God at all, how is God going to give you that Ace of Cups, that unconditional love, that sacred union? Right? How are they going to give that to you? You don't trust. They're like, oh, well, they don't trust me? Okay. You don't trust that, I'm not drunk and I haven't been drinking and I can drive you home. You're the drunk one. You don't trust me to drive? Well, I'm not going to. Okay, you don't trust me? No, I'm not giving you the keys. Okay, fine. God forbid you get in that car because you're all freaking drunk and then you crash your car. You see what I'm saying? Like, don't. It's a weird story. I don't know if that makes any sense, but that's what came out my mouth. Anyway, don't get caught up in third-party stuff. Don't get so caught up in your emotions. Don't let your emotions flood your brain either. Again, there's no swords energy here either, Gemini, so oh my goodness. Anyway. Oh, they just told me, I forgot to show you the bottom of the deck. Will, for your overall theme, having willpower, you guys. You need to have the willpower to get through this. The willpower and the strength to get through this. I think I might have said that. And look, she's hiding. She's got a mask on. It's really time to show the world who you really are. You have to start trusting in yourself, because right now there's like so much lack of trust about this connection actually, coming into sacred union. But how are you going to even trust in this connection in your counterpart if you are getting caught up in the lack of trust in the universe and for yourself? It doesn't make any sense. Anyway, we are going to get guidance from the universe right now. See what the universe has to say for us. Spirit guides, angels, galactic family, Pleiadian Sirians. What guidance do you have for Gemini at this time? Wow, man. Okay, we have manifestation number 29, a 10. Completions, achievements, right? Prosperity, fortune, pure intentions. Again, you cannot manifest this. This union cannot happen if you don't trust. You have to have those pure intentions, and your intentions have to be in alignment with what it is that you want. You can't say, oh, I want this sacred union. I want, you know, this unconditional love with my soulmate, with my counterpart. If you don't trust in that, if you don't believe it, how are you going to manifest that? You're not in alignment with it. That's what I was talking about. You really need to start working your magic, but this is also you utilizing the light within you. You have to cast out that beam of light that you have inside and shine it. You have to shine, Gemini. The universe is not going to see that light. How are you going to be able to manifest if you're dimming it? Okay. There's great fortune in here for you, for this connection. But you have to start learning more about your manifesting abilities. And this is also, again, the feeling of it. I said that earlier. You have to feel that you already have it. I am in sacred union with so-and-so. Say it every morning. You have to feel that you already have it. And some people get caught up in like, well, it's not really here. But you're not trusting in that. You have to see it to believe it, really? You have to call it in vibrationally. Your manifestations come in when you are in alignment with what it is that you want. Start saying, I am already. And yeah, you might have to say it for like a year and a half, 2 years. But if you are consistent in saying this, when you start saying it, you're going to start later on, your vibration's going to change and you're actually going to start shaking when you think it or when you say it out loud. Because that's what's happened to me. The vibration changes. And I kept repeating this to myself, and it's changing and it's changing. And I'm getting, it's like it's manifesting right now. Vibrationally in alignment, and then the universe catches on to that. Okay, we're going to give them their manifestation. Challenges, blocks, fears, and negativity, betrayal. You see, this is what's blocking you, the fears, the unknowns. Some of you are feeling betrayed, right? I talked about third-party stuff. Oh, you know, maybe they still are with the karmic or something. Leave that alone because that's part of their karma. They have to learn those lessons. Don't give in to the fear because I said it's blocking your manifestation. I talked about that earlier. You have to be in alignment with what it is that you want. And you have to trust in that and trust yourself that it'll happen. Trust in the universe and in this connection. These challenges that you have right now, Gemini, they're blocking your manifestation of union. There it is. And I said that. Release the fears and the negativity. Lower vibrational energies block your manifestation of, and look what's at the bottom of the deck, none other than the promise. Soulmates, attraction, partnership. There you go, the Two of Cups right there. You have to believe in this. This is what the divine is trying to give you. They're promising you this union, but you have to trust and you have to be in alignment with it. Can't be lower vibrational and have challenges blocking your manifestation of this union. Again, say and feel it every day. I am in sacred union. Fill in the blank with your person's name. And look, don't expect it, honestly, to have it manifest like right away. It takes time because you know what? We are on soul time, not human time. And whatever's in your birth chart may also be, it's also playing a part in your connection. And so is your person's stuff in their birth chart, okay? You have to remember that too. This is all according to the divine timing. But you also have to trust in that. And believe it. You have to be in the feeling of it already. Whether, even if it's not here, even if you haven't talked to your person in a year, if you feel that this is your person, if you just know in your heart and you're getting signs and synchronicities, you ask the universe, can you tell me please, this is my twin, my counterpart, my soulmate. They give you a sign of, I don't know, guitar, of a dolphin, whatever it is, a wine glass. And you keep seeing it, but you keep asking them again, and you're not trusting. You're not trusting in the universe. You're not trusting in yourself by what you're seeing, but by the synchronicities, everything. Again, it's blocking you. It's blocking you. That promise is here, but you have to believe it and you have to do your work. All right? Trust in the power of unconditional love. We're now going to see what the new moon in Gemini is bringing the Geminis. It's a big week for us, you guys. It's a big week with this solar eclipse. It's a big week, man. Let's see what the new moon in Gemini is bringing the Geminis this week. Wow. Oh my gosh. We have 3 cards. Step out of your comfort zone, heading towards your Nord. Are you Nordic? Isn't that what I said? You gotta get out of that egg. You have to shine your light. Shining your light is when you follow your North Node. You have to step out of your comfort zone. You're too comfortable in here. Like I said, you're not a fetus. You're a grown person. Get out of there. And you're underneath the nest. Does that make any sense? No. You have to step out of your comfort zone. You have to start following your North Node, Gemini. It's time for you to start heading in the direction to what your Dharma is, what the universe is asking you to do. Luck is on your side. I had said, you won't believe what God ends up giving to you when you find your own holy grail. When you follow your Dharma, when you trust in the universe, in that path, that inkling, the inner knowing that you're getting from the universe telling you to do something about your life, to follow this path, the abundance and the surprises that come in, it's like you won't believe the magic that the universe has in store for you. The abundance, the surprises, the gifts, whatever this is. Some of you need to start traveling in the direction, maybe not physically traveling, but really embarking on your journey, because the universe has your back. Again, this is calling for you to trust. It says luck is on your side with the new moon in Sagittarius, new beginnings, right? We were talking about new beginnings here. It's time for you to get out of that egg, Gemini. Oh, wow. Surrender to the divine, right? Trust. Trust in God. Plain and simple. I don't really need to say anything more with this. This is pretty straightforward, and this comes up quite a bit in other readings. It's time for you to surrender, Gemini. I'm seeing a tower moment happening if you don't do this. It's time to focus on yourself and start trusting yourself and your abilities and what it is you're being called to do. Meditate and contemplate, new moon in Pisces. Again, more water. Don't get so watery with this. Okay? Don't be so watery. Don't let the emotions get the best of you. This is you having heightened psychic abilities and trusting your intuition. Again, meditate and contemplate on what it is that you want. What do you want, Gemini? You want this partnership? You want this union? Okay, you have to be in alignment with it. Be honest with yourself. Are you honest with yourself and saying I'm in alignment? What I'm getting from this reading is a lot of you aren't, I hate to say. All right. You're confused and you're disappointed that this is not happening. All right. This is you meditating, contemplating on what it is and manifesting your dreams. You have to follow your heart and face your fears. Your fears are holding you back. And we have the fears and negativity here with the challenges card. This connection is healing right now, okay? This is all what this is about. It's about healing. And don't deceive yourself either. You need to go within and be honest with yourself and you have to align yourself with what your dreams are, what your aspirations are. And again, Pisces can be a hopeless romantic, right? Again, I was talking about avoiding the romance part of this. You gotta let that go. I had to do the same thing. You have to let that go. This connection is not about romance. It is not a romantic connection. It is a spiritual one of some gargantuan proportions. There's a bigger mission here, okay? This love will come for you, but you have to be in alignment with it, and you have to do this. The answer to sacred union is following your dharma. Look what's at the bottom. Communication is key. Look, new moon in Gemini. Look at this. Be honest with yourself, Gemini. It's exactly what I said. You have to be honest with yourself, and you have to communicate to the universe exactly what it is you want and be in alignment with that. This is also you communicating with your counterpart. Like if, they're just not expressing themselves, or, you're disappointed and you're confused, say, you know what is this? I had to do the same thing with my counterpart. I said, what is this? Is this an elusive friendship? What are we doing here? Can you please tell me what this is? And you know what? My counterpart couldn't tell me. And I said in my email, you know what? If this isn't anything, I will walk away, but I will still send you my unconditional love. That's what I've been doing ever since. And I've been focusing on myself, and I started to trust myself and my abilities and what it is that I need to do for myself. And this is exactly where I'm at now. And now I've achieved the violet flame level for the frequency. I'm vibrating at that frequency. And now I'm calling on all these other things. And of course, it's all in divine timing, because the planets have to be in this perfect alignment before they start bringing in the abundance that I am deserving of. But I have done a lot of hard work, and I trusted in the universe. I said, okay, I surrender to the divine. I surrender to God. Show me what I need to do. Lead me in the right direction. That's exactly what they've been doing. And I've been grateful for every single day, every year of this journey, okay? So if you need to communicate something to your person, now is the time to do it. This is you communicating your piece and communicating with the universe as to what it is that you truly want. And this is your new start. To wipe the slate clean and starting completely over with your new life. Okay? Yeah. I'm getting, you need to tell somebody how you really feel if you're confused and you're lost, and, you're like, well, why is somebody putting up this barrier against this love? Why is nothing progressing? You have to do pretty much what I did if you're resonating with this. Flat, tell them out. Look, why are you calling me for this? Why are you asking me these questions? And I ask you something and you beat around the bush and you disappear and you're not being honest. What's going on? Can you please explain? Because I would really like an explanation. And if they don't give you explanation or they give you some bullshit, that is your cue to walk away. And you're like, I'm done. They call you again, they text you. Nope. Until you come clean, I am not talking to you. And that is hard, guys. It's hard. I know. I've done it. But the more you focus on yourself and tap into your creative abilities and follow your dharma, it doesn't phase you in the least bit. And the universe sees that and they congratulate you for focusing on yourself and trusting in what you're feeling, trusting your abilities, and trusting, more importantly, in the universe. You have to surrender to them. You cannot manifest union again if you continue to do that. Okay, I know this went longer than I thought. We're going to do a question. Ask a question, any question at all. Meditate on that question while I shuffle in silence, and we will see what the angels have for you. What's funny is that look what's at the bottom of the deck before I shuffle. Not a coincidence, you guys. I knew it. I freaking knew it. I knew it. I knew it. Sorry, guys. Unlikely and not the right time. There you have it. It's all in divine timing. Look what's at the bottom of the deck. I said, it says be assertive. It's time to communicate how you really feel and be like, I'm not dealing with this. If this is you and you're confused and disappointed with where this is going, speak your truth. And if that person doesn't respond or gives you some crap, that again, that's your cue. You're done. Gemini, you are done, and it's really time for you to start focusing on your north node. Okay? You're still in the south node. A lot of you are still in the south node. It's time for you to start following your dharma, your life's purpose. It's time to get to work, Gemini. Okay? All right. That concludes your weekly reading. Thank you so much for watching, for subscribing, and for illuminating that thumbs up button. I would greatly appreciate it. I wish you the best today and always. I send you so much love, and I hope you illuminated? I hope I illuminated your well-being today. Again, this is Jess from Capella Wellness, starring out.